In the world of One Piece, devil fruits are a unique source of power that grants their users extraordinary abilities that can't be obtained any other way. Devil fruits are also one of the key factors shaping the course of battles and major events in the One Piece story. However, not all devil fruits possess impressive powers or offer significant advantages to their users. Some are even considered useless, heavily limited, or end up causing more trouble than benefits. So, here are some devil fruits that are deemed useless in the One Piece world. The Jake no Mi is a paramecia-type devil fruit that turns its user into a living jacket. Kelly Funk, the user of this power, first appeared in the Dressrosa arc. When he transforms into a jacket and someone else wears him, Kelly can take control of that person's body. Conceptually, this power has interesting potential, especially for infiltration strategies or controlling allies with strong physical abilities. However, when you compare the benefits to the cost, losing the ability to swim, this fruit starts to look seriously not worth it. The biggest problem is the massive dependence on others. Kelly can't use his power unless there's someone willing or able to wear his jacket for him. In other words, if no one wants to put him on, he's completely useless. The Fuku Fuku no Mi is a paramecia-type devil fruit eaten by Kinemon, granting him the ability to transform small objects like rocks or leaves into clothing. While it sounds unique, this power is quite limited and doesn't offer any significant advantage, especially in battle. This devil fruit is not very prominent in terms of attack or defense, so its use tends to be used for disguise or comfort in dress. Honestly, this fruit could be pretty overpowered if someone with a wild imagination used it. But unfortunately, the Fuku Fuku no Mi ended up in the hands of Kinemon, who, let's be real, has a brain that's more pervy than creative. The Berry no Mi is a paramecia-type devil fruit eaten by Very Good, a marine captain. This fruit allows the user to split their body into spherical segments, resembling berries. In certain situations, this ability can be handy, especially for dodging blunt attacks like punches or impacts. However, the downsides of the Berry no Mi heavily outweigh the benefits. One of the major weaknesses is its vulnerability to sharp attacks. The user is still susceptible to swords and other bladed weapons, making them an easy target for swordsmen. Additionally, if the user's head gets grabbed or restrained, they immediately lose their ability to fight and become completely helpless, turning this fruit from quirky to borderline useless. Kuku Kuku no Mi is a paramecia-type devil fruit eaten by Streusen, the head chef of the Big Mom Pirates. This fruit grants the user the ability to turn anything into food. In certain situations, like food shortages, this power could be useful for survival. However, looking at its overall impact and utility, the fruit is pretty underwhelming and doesn't justify the major downside of losing the ability to swim. On top of that, it's mentioned that the food produced by this power doesn't even taste good, which limits its usefulness even further. Hito Hito no Mi is a Zoan-type devil fruit most remembered for being introduced through Tony Chopper. This fruit allows its user to gain human-like intelligence and consciousness, which in Chopper's case lets him think, talk, and behave like a human. Conceptually, this fruit seems pretty useful for animals since it gives them the ability to think rationally and to even transform into different forms to boost their physical abilities. But the big problem with the Hito Hito no Mi is that it's completely pointless if a human eats it. Oda-sensei himself confirmed that a human who consumes this fruit wouldn't gain any benefits whatsoever, other than losing the ability to swim. Guru no Mi is a paramecia-type devil fruit eaten by Buffalo, a member of Doflamingo Pirates. The main power of this fruit allows the user to transform parts of their body into high-speed spinning propellers. With this ability, Buffalo can fly and generate strong winds. However, compared to other devil fruits that offer more powerful offensive or defensive abilities, the Guru no Mi has some pretty glaring limitations. One of its biggest weaknesses is the lack of effective attack power in combat. The ability functions more as a mobility tool than a weapon that can deal serious damage. Plus, its effectiveness heavily relies on having a partner for support, like Baby 5, who frequently assisted Buffalo in fights.
任せとけ。ちょっと上に飛んでるベビーファイブ。
Yomi Yomi no Mi is a paramecia-type devil fruit eaten by Brook, granting him the unique ability to return to life after death. On paper, this fruit sounds insanely powerful. Allowing someone to rise from the dead is a rare and seemingly overpowered ability. But when you dive deeper, the Yomi Yomi no Mi actually comes with some major drawbacks. Its benefits only activate after the user dies, meaning before that happens, the fruit offers absolutely no advantages. While the user is still alive, they don't get any boost to strength, attack power, or defense, unlike many other devil fruits that grant immediate abilities. To make things worse, the user still suffers the classic devil fruit curse, losing the ability to swim.
よろしくね。あら、こんなにこぼして。
So those are some of the devil fruits considered not so useful. But remember, every devil fruit can actually be useful depending on how the user utilizes it. So, what do you think? Are there any other devil fruits you'd consider useless?